Hello, hello, my beauties and bees, and welcome to another installment of Cryptic Corner, where we explore the unexplained, the supernatural, the paranormal and hidden, the mysterious, the alien, the accursed, and the forbidden. And I am so happy to see so many friendly faces here this evening. Thank you so much for joining us. I say evening because, as the people who don't know, this show is pre-recorded on Saturday mornings live from the Hive. You can join us live every Saturday morning if you want to participate and be part of the side chat, be part of the crowd that votes on the polls and everything. You can join us every Saturday morning live from the Hive. And then, this is always going to be cut for a Friday night premiere. Whether I make it to that or not is a subject to my social life. But we will continue on with this practice. Good morning, everybody. I'm so happy that my live from the Hive folks could be in here. Saint Germain found Nicholas Flamel's notes, taught Ben Franklin alchemy, and has been seen more times since his death than any other figure in recorded history. So time traveler confirmed. I thought he was just immortal. We'll talk about Saint Germain. He's on the poll. If you want to vote for Saint Germain and break that sucker down, this immortal count I wouldn't want to pin him down to any one country in Europe because he was just all over the place. Why is this pointed so up high, though? Hold on, let me see if I can aim that down a little bit. I don't want you to see my messy room, but I want you to see my cute dress and my awesome tits. That's the important thing. So, in addition to running my regular polls, though, here in the last couple of weeks, what I've been doing is also I've been running some polls about what kind of content you guys are looking for. So, and I do want to share that because it was interesting. Okay, so this is the poll I ran. I like it when Cryptic Corner reacts to a series of sightings and encounters, reacts to historical reacts to stories and historical accounts, reacts to true believer content and evidence. So y'all like the series of videos the best. I couldn't find a lot of videos on the woman in white though. So what I've decided to do this time around was to react to some true believer content. And I found this channel, right? This channel's called Hunting the Dead. Hunting the Dead. Now, they do exactly what we want them to do. They go camping, they go track down skinwalkers, play with Ouija boards. They go ghost hunting. He's got a pretty sidekick that comes with him, so she's super cute. And they're like true believer people, but they also use like the goofy ass apps and things like that. So it's gonna be a fun ride. And I found a video where they went searching for the woman in white, and went hunting for some paranormal, as they do, because they are hunting the dead. All right, so let me read their channel blurb real quick before we dive into their content. Filmed by Jody Dean, Hunting the Dead. Oh, I guess this is about their movie that they made. Like, if you go here, they made like a movie too. So they're plugging that pretty heavy right now, I guess. But I'm more interested in your ghost hunting videos, and I like watching ghost hunters for the most part. I'm gonna make fun of them hard, but I like it. I wouldn't keep coming back to it if I didn't. The dead are pretty easy to find. Just look for the signs, like those upright stone markers. Oh, Big Zebra. Big Zebra's a professional at hunting the dead.
Animal? I think you are.
Oh, we got a dog. I think you are. All right, so look at all their patrons here, though. I'm jealous. I wish I had.
Guys, check out my new zebra print Doc Martens. Aren't these badassery? The funniest thing about it is I didn't even realize I'm wearing.
They really are badass shoes, my dude. Big Zebra, did you see those? You need those. Those fit your motif. Yeah.
shirt that says party animal. Are you?
And John Hudson needs a shirt that says party animal. With his needs to have mushrooms on it. Maybe his needs to say party fungus and have like mushrooms and stuff on it.
The animal? I think you are. I think you are. Come back here. Can't grow hobby. Nice foggy morning out here. I love the fog. I love mornings like this. They're so beautiful, so peaceful. So
me too. I love foggy mornings. We don't have them too much here. There's fog up on the mountain sometimes in the morning on the ride to work, and you can watch it lift. It's really cool because it creates like these weird swirly clouds. I don't know if you've ever seen them, but they kind of like circle around the top of the mountain. I'm not used to having mountains around, so it's like, oh my gosh, that's so cool.
It's the day of the woman in white investigation.
And fam, you need to let me know if my audio needs to be adjusted, because right now it looks like he's a little bit louder than me, which no one's allowed to be louder than me on my own channel, so I'm cranking myself up a little bit. How are we now? Can you hear me and him?
A little bit crazy, guys.
Things are going to get crazy. Been getting a little bit lazy. I'm now going to start singing some Sweet Escape. If I could escape and create a world of mine.
You know, there's a stigma that surrounds
where I could be your favorite. Okay, I'm going to shut up.
Fort Dade Road, Spring Hill Cemetery, the legend of the woman in white, and things are about to get paranormally litty. If you're a fan of our ghost hunting stuff, you're going to be a fan of this because we are going to document this. There hasn't been a single time we've been on this road and we haven't thought that we have seen this woman in some shape or form.
There's some lady out there who lives on this street and like walks her dog in her favorite white dress every evening or whatever, or just her favorite color is white. She's out like walking, and these people think she's a ghost.
She's not always wearing white.
Oh, she's not always wearing white. It kind of defeats the purpose, I guess.
Maybe not always wearing white, but we've seen her. She's appeared in some way, shape, or form. Shape of a woman, whether it's a mist, whether it's a shadow figure. Alicia has seen her in color. So I feel like being with Alicia on the investigation.
I didn't know that about these people. Because they had they did like a fake stalker story. Was it fiction? Ghost? Yeah, at least they're not pirate ghost. We should do a pirate ghost episode sometime though this summer. Hail Hive and the woman in white. Good morning, my unfinished journey to 22. Love you, sweetie. Appreciate you showing up every morning and sending love over. Sometimes wearing white, yeah. The woman in white is the old lore, so maybe she just got tired of wearing white all the time. I mean, mix up her color scheme a little bit. Why not?
That we're gonna have a good chance at possibly documenting this. Starting to sprinkle a little bit out here, but that's okay. This morning we got Jace Man with us. What's up, Jace? Got a few family.
I always take my children to hunt the undead. It's important that they learn how to do that. It's that's how you train little Winchesters to grow up to be monster hunters. Ghost. It was really old. You think it was Old Man Jenkins the whole time? Could have been. We're going to get our mystery machine and head out there to find out.
Family things we're going to do here this morning, then we're going to get started on our investigation. We got Grandma coming up to hang out with the boys today, so me and Alicia can do this. And
is Grandma wearing white? She might actually get shot with a double barrel full of rock salt if she is, because you're teaching your kids to hunt ghosts.
Man, I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, so
now, Ember, we know it's Saruman of many colors, not Saruman the white anymore, right? Maybe it depends on if it's before or after Labor Day. That's true. Labor Day is still a few months away, though. It's before you can wear your white.
So I'm traveling on Fort Dade right now. We're approaching Spring Hill Cemetery. It's going to be up here.
I miss forest roads living out here in the desert. I do miss forest roads. They look so pretty.
Around the corner. And, you know, there's just an energy out here, guys. There truly is. There's an energy, a spiritual...
I like to talk about spiritual energy because it's unfalsifiable and you can just claim it without any kind of evidence. You can really feel the energy in this place. Oh, there's a negative vibe in this room. Oh man, when I step in here, I get hit with a wave of energy. Something really wants to communicate. You can just bullshit your way through it. That's how these people operate. And maybe they do think they're feeling stuff, but I cannot say that there's any reason for me to not think it's psychosomatic at this point.
Spiritual energy, a land energy, lots of history around here, so I think there's a stigma in the air. But this is the area we're approaching right now, with the woman in white, and it's real.
Spring Hill Cemetery, but did we have we did do a Spring Hill Jack episode, didn't we? Just a couple weeks ago. It'll be cut and put on live soon, but yeah, it was this one. Let me share it. So if you're into Spring Hill Jack, this is the episode that we will cover him on. But he'll have his own standalone soon too. So this is Spring Hill Jack right here. So but you know what? What's going to happen though, since we're doing the woman in white or the lady in white, then we're going to have to do the lady in black and the lady in red and the lady in gray and the lady in blue and the lady in pink. We're going to have to go through a lot of ladies. Now there are some other color themed ghost out there though. There is is it the red lady? She was the pink lady and then she was the gray lady because she started to fade, I guess. Yeah. Does anybody know what these little crown symbols are, by the way, with the numbers next to them? They just started popping up here in my premiere last Friday, and I have no idea what's going on with them.
It's real. All right, so we're going to go ahead and turn in here. Whoa!
Nope, not today.
There's actually people here right now. There's a lot of people there. All right.
Listen to homie get all like, oh yeah, I'm famous. I'm too famous for this. This is so funny.
I'm not going to go there right now because there's a chance some of those people might know me and they might want to get me on camera. I'm not a mean guy or anything, but
this is what it's like when Kip Davis is on the internet, though. He's like, man, every time I go onto a stream, there's people who want to come at me and want to be my buddy. Ain't that right, Kip? It's hard being super internet famous. It's like this guy has Kip Davis fame. Spring Hill Jack had an accomplice. Her name was Diane. Spring Hill Diane. Lady in red, dancing with me. The numbers are the new chat's leaderboard system. Whoever's made the most chats. I gotcha. It has something to do with donations or activity on the channel. Okay. Those crown things are in every live stream now. I'm not sure what they are. Why do ghost hunters run away from ghosts when they encounter them? I don't know. Could you imagine if you were like, if our ancestors had did that when they were hunting, we wouldn't be here because you are supposed to run away from what you're hunting.
But like, I'm not trying to collab with people I don't know, and they may just end up throwing me in their video. So that's it. I'm gonna show you an area.
Bitch, I'm throwing you in my video. Throwing you in my video. Here you are. We're gonna hold you accountable for your white ladies sightings. Oh.
Right now, where Alicia actually believes she's seen the woman in white. She swears up and down that she's seen the woman in white. So I'm a little bit up the road here from the Spring Hill Cemetery. There was just a little too crowded for my tasting.
Homie's blessed. A little too crowded. There were a couple cars there. That kind of reminds me of, there's a place in where I come from called Screamin' Johnny's. And if you go out there on a full moon, on a Friday the 13th, on Halloween, any of these days, it's the people just rolling by so slow, trying to catch a glimpse of Screamin' Johnny or to hear him screaming. So, yeah, I mean, it just depends on when you go to these places, but people be into it. Let's see. As long as cool women in black dresses or the devil in a blue dress. I should have wore a white dress today. I don't really have a good white dress though. I have like white stuff, but I don't have a white dress. I could have wore something to make it look like a white dress. But I thought my little sundress was cute. Every other sundress I've ever bought in my life was thrifted. This is the first one I bought new, and it fits me so good. Hugs my curves and everything. I love it. She saw the woman in white. Did she attend a wedding recently? Yeah. Oh, goodness.
But right now I'm standing in the area where we were driving by, and Alicia said she's seen the woman in white right here. Somewhere in this area we were driving by, and she said she just seen her just kind of standing there. She looked back and then she was gone. So she's seen her and she was gone like that. Sometimes our minds, they matrix things and we think we see things, you know, we're not ever sure. Like, we wouldn't bet.
That is absolutely true. Your mind, you can prime your brain to think you're seeing something. If you're in an area where there's woman in white sightings and you spend all that mental energy scanning the sides of the road for a woman in white, you know, eventually your brain's going to fabricate one. Oh, thank you, Amber. If you spend $1 to tell Bree she's pretty, it's plus points. Hell yeah. You get to tell me I'm pretty. In theory, anyway. Uh-huh. I wonder what state this is in. Florida. You can't tell by looking at it that it's Florida. Could be southern Texas, I guess, or Louisiana, but it's Florida. Yeah, but the woman in white sightings are global, though. They're not just isolated to one area or the other.
Bet money on it. We wouldn't sign it in blood. This area has a long, dark history. I've even heard people say that they've seen Bigfoots out here. I've heard people say they've seen the woman in white. I've heard people say they've seen the spirits of slaves. This road right here, there's been people that have had accidents on this road. There's people that have died on this road. This investigation.
But are there Bigfoots that have died on that road? And were the Bigfoots wearing white?
Is going to be very interesting. There's a ribbon on that tree right there. Alicia just made a good point. She said, I wonder if that's a piece of her dress hanging from that tree, because from a distance. So, you know, a lot of them.
I wonder if seeing a ribbon hanging from a tree and thinking that's the woman in white when you're driving through here at high speeds is part of the problem.
Minds are going to wonder, and they're going to make things up about the woman in white. Look how cool those trees are that hang over this street. Mm-hmm. Isn't that awesome?
I wish they had some Spanish moss on them. That'd look wicked.
Awesome. It's like you're riding into somewhere magical.
8 hours later.
All right, guys.
Bree, you're looking especially pretty today. Why, thank you, Native Atheist. I don't know what you look like today because I can't see you, but I imagine you look just absolutely immaculate. I'm sure all my hive is just the most beautiful people. Mm-hmm. School bus stop ahead. So people do live here. This is like a neighborhood. So it's not like we're way out in the middle of nowhere where people wouldn't be walking. There's children that live here that wait for the school bus. There's people that probably walk their dogs or walk into, up to the store to buy a candy bar.
Guys, it's about 7.5 hours later right now. 7 or 8 hours, actually. And we are on Fort Dade as we speak, getting ready to start our investigation on the woman in white. We've done a lot of recon and heard a lot of stories over the years. So Alicia has one that I want her to share with you guys. I thought it was pretty cool.
So you could just wear a white dress. Exactly, Joshua Davis. You could just wear a white dress at night and just walk up and down this road and freak people out and fuck with them, and you aren't doing anything wrong. There's no crime, and there's no crime to wearing a white dress and walking on the roadside. Well, most of your hive, some of us are Sith to the core. Yeah, but we can put you in pretty white armor, couldn't we? And you could be the Sith in white. Maybe it's a blessed hat of +3 ghost resistance. Yeah, it is blessed. Why does its hat say blessed in flaming letters, like from a Thrasher magazine? And this guy's like really religious too, so they like say prayers and stuff. But it's kind of a mixed bag of spiritualism and Catholicism, I guess.
It seems that before we were even together, she had heard about the woman in white. So I thought that was pretty cool. This does seem like a local legend that's got a lot of life to it, and you guys will hear from her now. All right, go ahead and tell them the story real quick.
All right, so when I was younger, like 11, 12, there used to be this whole legend around here, and
there's a legend around these parts. A killer buried but not dead. That's from the Friday the 13th series. I guess I shouldn't say it. I should say it with a Jersey accent, but I'm so used to doing the Southern accent, and they're in Florida. But yeah, lots of ghost legends that you're gonna grow up with. Do you think Thrasher magazine have anything to do with that? I doubt it. Remember the show Finding Bigfoot? They had regular reports of people spotting Bigfoot while they were driving. The spotter, not Bigfoot. Bigfoot doesn't have a driver's license. But then I saw a news report about a guy who was struck by a car. He was wearing a gorilla suit. Yeah, that's not a good idea, is it? I don't get how Christians can believe in ghosts. It seems contradictory to their theology. I think it's like a purgatory type thing, isn't it?
Used to be a woman, and she was about to go get married, and she ended up killing her husband, and then whoever related to the husband ended up killing her on Fort Dade Road. And that's why she walks in a white dress, because she was going to get married the day she was
wearing a white.
Do you think a wedding dress would be more pronounced, that it wouldn't just be a white dress? It'd be like, holy shit, this woman's in a full-on wedding gown.
White dress that day.
Yeah.
Dude, I got the chills. You know what's crazy though is I've heard similar stories like that, but you cannot find
similar. I don't know what similar means, but
anything about this woman.
Because it is a legend, so
it's a local legend, but it's crazy like how many people know about this legend.
And I thought I seen her. Maybe it was my mind playing tricks on me, but
you thought you actually seen her.
Yeah.
And I've heard you say that a few times though before. You like, there's been several times we've driven down Fort Dade and you've thought you've seen this woman. Wow. Well, that was definitely a creepy story, creepy legend. Again, you know, maybe this is all local legend, but the facts are many people claim they see this woman all the time. And that's what I want to see. We're going to spend a few hours out here.
This is the kind of shit that Bree used to do, too. So, I mean, that's just what paranormal investigation comes down to, really, is just going to places where people say they see shit and trying to figure out what caused it or what caused them to think they saw it. And in my experience, like 80% of the time or so, it's always some kind of natural thing. Now, when you point out the natural cause for something, people will deny it, especially if they live in a haunted house. And you're like, you know what? The shape of your basement, when a sound reverberates from up here, it makes infrasounds that, you know, are going to cause you to have these bad vibes or bad feelings. People don't like those kind of explanations. They want to know that there's a spirit, a ghost, in their presence.
I was out here tonight, gonna give you guys the evidence. Hopefully there is some evidence. We've put a lot of research into this, but unfortunately we came up with very little, other than people that, you know, we have the stories that people have shared with us, and they've been sharing those stories for a long time. But, you know, as far as hardcore evidence, there's not a lot. It seems like it's mostly circled around legend. So hearsay, he say, she say stuff. So
he say, she say.
This is a creepy road, though.
She sells seashells by the seashore. There's a jail in Utah called Purgatory Correctional Facility, which is pretty awesome. That's where both Warren Jeff and Ruby Fink were sent. Oh, excuse me. I need more coffee. Good morning, Sumami. A friend of mine, she insists that that there was a ghost cat in her house. I wonder how he is doing. I tend to think that believers who follow atheist channels have doubts. Call me optimist. I don't know. You're talking about blessed be.
Though I will say that.
I'm getting nervous.
You're getting nervous?
Yeah.
No reason to get nervous. We'll be fine. It's a little eerie driving out here at night. It's a very quiet, dark road out in the middle of nowhere.
See, to me, that's just serene. That's not like scary or anything.
To country folk. Lots of dead ends. There's been a lot of times where I've been out here investigating, and I've just heard gunshots going off like crazy. People all over just constantly shooting their guns.
You know what we'll have to do too? I just realized, because it's kind of tangential to the woman in white, but we need to, at some point, we need to add this lovely lady to the poll, because she's sort of a woman in white. She's not always in white, but Resurrection Mary, right? That's a good one. Y'all want to see Resurrection Mary added to the polls? We probably won't add her immediately because she's a lot like the woman in white in some aspects. She's a phantom hitchhiker, which we'll probably do the whole episode and call it like a Phantom Hitchhiker episode, but she'll be our flagship. So we'll have to add Phantom Hitchhiker to the poll, but it won't be this week.
There's been times where I've been out here and I've just heard really weird animal sounds, and I've definitely seen a lot of shadow figures. I've never seen such detailed version of this woman that everybody claims, but
oh shit, there's the stalker videos that you're talking about. Randonautica. Yeah. I saw other videos on their channels about this where they were talking about Randonautica stalker, but, you know.
I continue to look for her. This is about the area right here where the woman in white is spotted usually, where people claim they see her. We're gonna pull over here real quick. All right, so we're out here right now.
You gotta do some Lover Lane shit if you want to get the spook to attack you, though. That's the thing. People don't understand that when you can't just go out to these spots and start waving your cameras and flashlights around and hoping the goat man's gonna come throw an axe at you, or that, you know, Resurrection Mary's gonna appear in your back seat. You have to like chill and make out. Somebody's got to get their titties out before these creatures appear. It's the rule. It's the rule of these Lover's Lane types of ghouls. You have to get nasty before they show up, and they will throw axes through your window or appear in your back seat and stuff. But you have to go through the proper steps.
Right now at the entrance of Spring Hill Cemetery, and to be honest with you guys, this is a very sketchy, dangerous area. That's super. All there is to it. There's a lot of coyotes out here. There's
only ever been one recorded fatality from coyotes ever recorded on an adult, and they weren't regular coyotes. They were coy wolves, and they were in, I believe it was Nova Scotia. I could be wrong about that, but it was a folk singer girl that got et. But regardless, you don't really have to worry about coyotes, especially not the little tiny ones they have down in Florida. You could drop kick those fuckers. I mean, don't go around kicking coyotes unless you have to defend yourself, but you don't have to worry about coyotes. When you hear coyotes, just enjoy their silly little songs that they sing, because their songs are silly.
There's a lot of snakes. There's a lot of wild, crazy individuals.
Now, snakes are true issue in Florida. You gotta watch where you step. And then, yeah, wild, crazy people, of course. Why do people let deer drive their cars? That's dangerous. I'm saying. There's also a railroad there called Hellhole. Nice. Purgatory and Hellhole. Back roads are not paved and don't have traffic lights. They are dirt and gravel. Yeah, these people don't know what a back road looks like. These are urban people. Never been on a dirt road. How fun if he pulled over and immediately got ghost napped into the woods, only to be found 4 days later tied 60 feet up in a tree. Oh my gosh, Ember. You got a whole plot planned out for this story. In Canada, we have a problem with moose in the roads. If you hit one, both you and the moose die. That sucks. There is a purgatory ski resort in Durango, Colorado. Yes, OMG, moose are scary like that. Moose are huge, too. It's only sketchy because it's full of Floridians. Not wrong. Yeah, that's how you can tell it's an axe murderer and not a ghost that's coming down the road when you're parked and fucking look at the trees. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you want these creatures to come and get you, or the axe murderers or anything like that, a deer isn't a pretty situation, but it ain't a moose. Yeah, a deer would I've hit a deer before, and the deer walked away, and I walked away. So, but I don't think the same would happen with the moose. Yes, I heard it was coyotes, but coy wolves make much more sense. Yeah. Do coyotes' bites carry rabies, though? They can. Yeah, you don't want to mess with any kind of animal carrying rabies. A squirrel with rabies can be dangerous. A kitten with rabies can be dangerous. Did I explain that okay? I had to dip out AFK for work for a bit. Okay. Yeah.
Individuals. That said, this is the area of the woman in
What was
white,
that?
and this is... I don't know.
What was that? You got to be spooked out. That's the key to making ghost hunting videos. Is every now and then you got to say, "What was that?" You don't have to be anything. You just got to say it.
Here, get back in the car real quick. Yeah, I heard something too.
You're priming yourself. Hello? You're in the Florida wilderness at night. There's critters. There's definitely critters. Alright, holy shit.
Dude, I just seen something move right in front of my camera. I don't know what that was, but it looked like a mist or something, and then it was gone. Is there somebody over there?
Did you all see any mist? I did not see any mist.
It looked like a mist or something move right in front of my camera. Dude, I just seen
I did see... Yeah, it was a puffa.
Dude, I just seen some...
I do see mist. It's right there.
Dude, I just seen something move right in front of
But
my
it sounds
camera.
it sounds like their engine is still running, so I'm assuming that's their exhaust.
I don't know what that was, but it looked like a mist or something, and then it was gone.
You just told her to get back in the car, and she slammed the door and poofed the... maybe she's vaping in there, too. I don't know.
Is there somebody over there? What the hell? There's this all of a sudden a thing of smoke. Where the hell did the smoke come from?
We can hear your engine running, guy.
It's not even cold out here, guys. That was weird. I just heard something again. Hey, did you hear that?
Keep rolling my window up and like putting it down. Rolling it up, putting it down.
Here, roll your window down all the way. So whatever that was that you heard, I heard it too just now. Like even when you said you heard it, I heard something. I just couldn't make it out.
Heard it again.
I think she's in there vaping.
I hear footsteps, Drew.
Yeah, there sounds like there's something coming this way. I can't see it, but I hear it.
Get in the car.
Hold on. I got an offering here. Hold on. The other day when we were
Do not take old toys out and leave them in the woods. That is littering.
randonauting, we found this doll, and when I knew we were coming out here, I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to gift this doll right here to the woman in white. Sometimes when you give spirits an offering, in return, they
Well, he's dressed like it's cold, too. I mean, he's wearing a hoodie and... Yeah.
give you the respect of communicating with you. So, I'm going to try and find a spot to put this doll right now.
So we got confirmation that the woman in white is a millennial because she vapes. Yeah, but she has like the best rig in Florida. And you can do like smoke rings and all kinds of cool tricks. It's a fast food cup, guys.
Look right there. Dude, that is so spooky.
Spooky.
The road to nowhere.
Leads to me.
Think I'm gonna put the doll right there.
It's the fast food cup. Put in the doll with the trash.
That's for you. I brought that for you. It's my gift. The woman in white, if you're here, I just want to say, I mean you no disrespect by being here. Obviously, I mean you no harm. You can harm me more than I can harm you.
Daddy. can harm me more than I can harm you. Now there are 2 cups of coffee and a doll. So it's basically like a little happy meal for a ghost. Do ghosts need coffee though?
I can't even see you. Of course, I would like to see you. A lot of people say that they do. I brought this doll for you. I hope you like it. I would like to pray for you real quick, if that's okay. And
Yeah,
Jesus,
yeah. This is, like I said, they're gonna get all Christian-y.
in Jesus' name I pray. God, I ask that you please wrap your godly hands around the...
Wrap your godly hands around this daddy.
woman that's out here. I don't know her story. A lot of people don't. But if she's here, if she's trapped, help her find the light. Surround her in light with love. Be her light, be her love.
Jesus time.
In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
In Jesus' name. I think it's pronounced Jesus in Florida, right? Jesus. In Jesus' name I pray. Gotta be Dominican.
You heard whistling? She's saying she heard...
That's a squatch. If there's whistling, it's a squatch, 100%. Now, you don't hear whistling and it not turn out to be a squatch. I'm just saying.
Dad.
It's time to get squatchy. No?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna try and do the necrophonic in the car right now. Right now I'm using it.
Yeah, these are apps. I think let's see if we can find it. Necrophonic. We're gonna go to the app store. Necrophonic. Let's see if it's free. I'll download it. Necrophonic. Oh my gosh, it's $10. Look, it's like $10. I'm not doing that. I can't believe people would pay for that shit. There's other ones that are cheaper though. Let's see. There's Necrophone. There is Necrotalk, Ghost Tube, Ghost Tube, Ghost Tube, Ghost Hunting Tool, Spirit Box, Spirit Board, Spirit Contact Talker, Necrometer, Ghost Science M3, Ghost Detector Spirit Box. So there's a whole lot of these apps on here, and we're supposed to believe that they work, I guess. So weird.
An app that would allow us to communicate if you would like to communicate with me.
These years we've had all the Ouija boards and pendulums and stuff to try to doing seances to try to communicate with ghosts, and suddenly these guys come up with an app that just blows all that out of the water, right?
Tonight to speak to the woman in white. Mm-hmm. Can she speak?
Hi, Zebra.
What do you think about the doll that I just gifted to you here tonight?
So, I mean, you can kind of understand what's happening here. It's taking whatever he says into it and kind of like reverberating and bouncing it around to make it sound weird. Tsunami, I think YouTube is constantly behind Twitch and keeps trying to catch up with their weird features. Tsunami, and why am I somehow in 8th place despite never spending any money here? I think it's how much you interact. I think it's just who interacts the most on the stream is who's in the lead. I think. I don't know. That makes sense though, because Rainbow Ash is number 1.
What's that?
I don't know. I keep on feeling like I see something in those woods.
That's That's what I thought too.
You keep on feeling. You got to do those vibe checks because vibes are the important part about ghost hunting.
And I looked over, there was nothing there, and then I looked over again because I thought I seen something. There was nothing there.
All right, Alicia just thought that she seen somebody. She started freaking out. But her nerves are on edge tonight being over here.
Dude, no, I legitly thought I just seen somebody right in front of me crossing the road.
It's a possibility, man.
Oh my god.
I kept hearing stuff while
I don't know where they're from that we say I seen instead of I saw. Is that a regional dialect for Florida? Because they've both said it now. I seen this, or someone said they seen that. Which I believe I want to say it's regional, but I'm not sure. I don't want to mock their grammar and whatever. Grammar Nazi is a tool of the oligarchy to oppress us. It's basically education gatekeeping nonsense.
I was out there, but well, don't cry. Here, do you want to ask her a question?
Yeah.
All right.
Where are you standing at?
Look, it even has like a static effect on the screen. How cheesy.
Down.
I didn't hear down. You're just near. It says audio pareidolia.
Look out.
Yeah, I heard
I'm
that
not
too.
looking out nowhere. Killed him?
It said. That's what it said. I use my powers of grammatical pedantry only for good. I think it's funny they want to encourage chat interaction, but will still shadow mute you on live streams for spamming chat. Makes no sense. It's kind of regional. I heard it mostly with poor people. Yeah.
Did I just see you cross the road?
What? They say my name?
Brant means yes. Remember that next time. Brant means yes.
Dude, I'm shaking because I'm so scared he died. Are you standing near the car?
So, are we going to find out why she beatboxes her answers? I just want to know why she can't just talk instead of beatboxing her answers. I mean, I guess if you had that reverb feature, I would probably do some like, I'd either do Renegade by Styx at the beginning to make it echo, reverb, or I would do In the Air Tonight, like the Phil Collins song. So I'd be like, ooh, mama, I'm in fear for my life. Or I would go, I remember, and then let it echo. That would be badass to use in the Spirophonics thing, or Necrophonics, whatever. If I did this shit, yeah. If y'all want to get me this app, I'll use it, but I'm not paying $10 for it.
Car! It just said car.
We need to go.
It just said car.
Do this.
No, this is what we want.
Oh my god.
What? You said, are you standing near the car? And it said car. D.
And you still can't figure out that it's just taking the words you're saying and running them through like a reverb and filter? Oh, goodness.
Jody, I know what I seen right there.
Here, hold the app back up.
I am so sorry. I keep looking over there because I know I seen it.
Do you like the doll that I left you?
Did I see you just a few minutes ago?
What? I heard what? Bobby. Bobby. The boy ain't right. Talking about Bobby Hill.
This is where you seen her walk right there? Alicia said that she's seen, it looked like a woman walk across the street. It didn't look like the woman in white though, right? It just looked like a woman?
It just looked like a person. Dude.
If you guys see anything, please timestamp it.
It also sounded sort of like Dochi doing her tongue rolls and breathing exercise things.
I don't know what to think either. I mean, it's definitely eerie out here tonight for sure. We're driving a little bit up the road here where there's another little pull off, and it's actually the area where I was standing during the day, and I was telling you guys.
This is so my mind is in a gutter. I keep waiting for this to turn into a porn.
Is about how Alicia seen the woman in white during the day. Was that it?
No, your lights.
Okay. All right, we found the cutoff right here, and I just want to show you guys what it looks like without the lights on.
It's scary.
That's exactly what it looks like out here tonight.
We can't see anything. It's just black.
Nobody's gonna stand there.
All right, I'm gonna get out real quick, okay?
You are?
Yeah.
Ooh, hold on. Watch right here.
All right.
That's the kind of shit people say is a ghost. See that reflection moving there?
I'm gonna get out real quick, okay?
You are?
That's exactly
Watch
what
right
it looks like
in this
out here
area.
tonight.
See right there?
Nobody's gonna stand there.
All right.
And it's
I'm gonna
just
get
the
out real
camera trying to reconcile light and the pixelation.
quick, okay?
You are?
Yeah. Now we're here in the area where Alicia's seen the figure during the day.
This is where I saw Bigfoot too.
These woods are pretty soupy out here. I'm not trying to climb down into them. There's all kinds of crazy things out here.
Some gators for sure.
That said, I do, however, kind of want to run the spirit box again right here in this area and see if
You're close enough, Tsunami, that you could go out there in your best white dress and spook the hell out of these people.
there's a difference. And Alicia doesn't know this, but I did bring a Ouija board with me tonight. I brought a real gravestone Ouija board.
You know what's a good bolster for a healthy relationship is open and honest communication. So maybe you should tell Alicia that you brought a Ouija board. If Alicia has a problem with Ouija boards, yeah, that's kind of a dick move.
Ouija board. It's actually going to be my tombstone when I die. I brought it with me tonight to try and help us connect with the spirit of the woman in white. So I hope we can do that, man. That's the mission right now. Alicia just seen something. Dude, look at that. Look at that.
There's no way you all did not hang this dress on that tree yourselves.
Look what we just found. Look what we just found right there.
A brand new, clean, white, freshly laundered dress in the woods. I'm sure.
You've got to be kidding me. This dress was just hanging across the street over there. It was just hanging on that branch. Just barely hanging there, swinging along.
Now let's say hypothetically that the dress was really hanging there. Do you think that that's more of a sign that people are familiar with the lore and are trying to prank you by hanging a white dress in the woods? Alternatively, do you think that the story from this particular stretch is based on other people seeing similar dresses hanging in the woods? Or do you think that this dress was planted? Actually, let's do a poll on that. Yeah. All right, so we'll do. See, it's planted. Someone is pranking them. for a real ghost. Yeah, because the ghost is naked now. Did the poll take? It did not, did it? It was being all laggy, so I assumed it didn't. My thing just reset. So, let's try that again. Okay. They planted it. They're being pranked. Real ghost dress. There we go. I knew it was going to lag, or it was going to crash because the text started lagging. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning, Caitlin, Chloe. Good morning, Captive Desk.
That's what you said you seen across the street. You said
Morning,
that
John.
you seen...
Did you see that?
What?
A mist?
I've been seeing mist out here, yeah.
And it's not cold. Even though I'm wearing a jacket, I was wearing a
Who the heck?
Hear her try to justify saying it's not cold. I still think that homegirl might be vaping inside the vehicle.
Put a dress out there. Or did anybody put it out there? I don't know.
It's a nice white color too. It's like not dirty or stained and old, like it's been out there forever. It feels like it just came out of someone's closet and got hung up on and someone hung it on the tree. Not like it's been blowing through the wilderness or anything.
Dude, I'm freaking out right now. I'm wondering if we take this dress and do a spirit box session, if we're gonna be able to make communication with her. What if this belonged to her?
There's no way. Because it would be so much dirtier. I think somebody's just playing a prank out here. And
I don't think it's a prank, Alicia. I think this, I didn't even notice it when we drove up. Guys, this white dress was hanging on a branch across the street.
Is that Alicia's dress? The answer is always alien dress. Don't aliens wear red dresses though? Or maybe aliens wear silver suits? I'm not opposed to an alien in a white dress.
Street. And when you drive by at night, it could easily look like a person there, depending on how the wind's blowing. So it makes me wonder, maybe somebody is trying to prank people.
that's so messed up.
Or maybe it's real.
She says it's a little messed up and then looks like, are you the one pranking us, Alicia? Look at that face. Would Alicia prank us?
Maybe they should tell us what they think in the comments below. Do you guys think that the woman in white made this dress appear? Or do you think maybe people out here get a kick? That's a lot of trouble for what? What satisfaction do they get off that?
I don't know. But you gotta think.
Views on your YouTube channel?
I think we need to try and communicate with her. What?
Why did the lights just dim?
I did just see that. Oh my God.
Oh, I hope our car
Oh
don't
my
die out
God.
here.
I've heard people say that before, that their cars have died out here on Fort Day Road.
I've heard this. The rumors have it that there's got to be some validity though. You hear a lot of things. People say a lot of things.
And what do
Can we
spirits do?
leave?
We'll get out of the area real quick and we'll do a
she's wanting to leave, girl.
spirit box session with the dress and let you run the K2 meter on it, okay?
Okay. Can't believe you brought the Ouija board. I am not excited about it.
I know.
She's pissed. She's mad that she brought the Ouija board. And me and Alicia kind of have the same vibe. I don't know. Like, for real. We look, got our hair the same. She got a little pink to her hair though. Well, anyway.
But I think that we should use it for this. It's very powerful and we want to communicate with her, and this might be our opportunity. Okay.
Yeah, I like her better than him because he's like lying. He like lied to her about bringing the Ouija board. I mean, maybe she's just in on this and it's her dress. I mean, that's a possibility. That white dress is hers. But regardless, so I don't believe in like supernatural stuff, right? But if I had a partner and they were like, I don't like Ouija boards, they scare me, I don't want to be around one. I would not, out of respect for them, I out of respect for them, I would not bring a fucking Ouija board with us. That just seems like a reasonable thing to do as a partner that cares. He seems like he's on a script and she doesn't. Are you secretly Alicia? I could be. I think I'm way taller than Alicia, though. I bet she only comes up to my shoulders. People always think I'm, like, tiny and petite. I do come across that way, like when you see me on screen. But I'm actually quite, I'm tall. Not that tall. I'm tall for a woman. I'm 5'10", maybe 5'11", and I'm over 6 foot with heels on, though. So people don't expect that when they first meet me. Like, oh, you're way taller than I thought you were. Because I'm like, especially when men first meet me, they're like, oh, I thought I'd be taller than you. It's like, well, sorry. Yeah, pink hair is cute on anyone. I had pink hair for a while, and I had purple hair for a while too. Let's see, where were we at? Yeah, Kat kind of gives it a bad name. Based on the previous video, she's in on it. Okay, yeah, because you said that they've got busted. Bree saying she doesn't believe in supernatural stuff while being full-on magical, shaking my head. I don't not believe in supernatural stuff. I just haven't seen the evidence of it. I try not to be too harsh on people. There's been times in my past where I was really judgmental to people who believed in stuff and really kind of rude about it. Working on doing the perspective with the friendly neighborhood atheist helped me understand how to approach these subjects better without being so full of ridicule. But I do believe that most of the stuff that happens, especially the ghost related stuff, is all inside your brain. It doesn't mean you're not having the experiences. It just means the experiences aren't external, which is completely different than saying you're making it up or you're lying or something. Because you did experience aliens too. You did get abducted by aliens, but you didn't actually get abducted by aliens, if that makes any sense.
Okay, we got a creeper coming in here right now. Don't worry about it though. Okay. Okay, guys. So here is the board right here. And
oh, it's product placement. Okay, they got a Hunting the Dead custom Ouija board that they need to hawk.
And we are about to use it to try and communicate with the woman in white. All right, so we have the dress right by the board. Alicia's gonna turn on. Is the meter on? All right, it's on already. We got the meter on. We're gonna go ahead and try and use the board right now and see what happens. Can you tell us, does this dress belong to somebody? And if so, who?
Someone definitely bought the dress, bro. They didn't blow out of the store and get stuck in the tree. My daughter is 5'11".
Why is
Bree is a tall drink of wine. Yeah. I'm just taller than people think. I think most people expect me to be somewhere between because maybe the way I look online and the angle, they expect me to be somewhere between 5'5" and 5'8", somewhere around there, and I'm taller than that.
Why is there hair on the board? White hair.
Is there white hair? Dude, there is white hair. What?
Doom, doom, doom.
I have no idea where white hair would come from. Hey, it just went to W.
I see that.
W what? Keep spelling for us.
I like it better when there's a hole in the planchette, so you can know for sure what it's doing. But anyway, you're gonna spell Zozo.
You did good on the first one. Can you continue, please? H
I
W H
I T
W H what?
Let's speed it up because we are running out of time here. I didn't mean to do that.
I just got a cold chill on my leg.
W H what?
I.
W H I
T
W H I T E White. Is that what you're trying to spell?
Well, you don't say.
Oh my god, dude.
Why is there hair on the board?
I don't know. I have no idea what the planchette's doing either. All right, so we were not getting much on the Ouija board, but I've now set the white dress on the Ouija board, and we're gonna see if the woman in white is here. Can you please make this meter light up? It'll just let us know that you're able to respond to us. You're able to communicate. Are you the one that everybody talks about, that everybody
Maybe
sees?
the ghost doesn't want you to have your white lady there. Maybe she's like, come back without your white lady and we'll talk. Maybe that's what the ghost is saying.
Or does this have nothing to do with you?
Probably has nothing to do with him.
Yeah, I'm starting to... Whoa! You seen that?
I did.
Was that you? Can you do that again, please?
That was odd.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a hit there.
So, again, you're using an EMF meter inside of a running vehicle that has electric lines running all over the back to power everything in this trunk right now. Yeah, you might get some readings. I think an EMF meter might pick up some electromagnetic frequency in a vehicle with electromagnetic frequency running through it.
Whatever you just did, do that again. Was that the woman in white? So you guys can see, I mean, it's just a regular basic K2 meter. I feel like maybe you just did that.
There wasn't much to it, Kip. The light just blinked for a second.
Again. That's gonna be it, I bet you. Did it do it?
It did like a little bit. You light it up all the way?
Oh!
No.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
Aw,
Wow,
dude.
it just legit went, it tried to go all the way.
Chills.
Hey, look, it's still going. You're making it do that. That's all you. Guys, again, nothing would make this meter go off right here. Can you make it go off?
Besides electromagnetic frequencies moving through the vehicle, that would probably do that.
To the pink?
Light it up all the way right here.
Guys, we're gonna try the Ouija board one more time. This is one of the most effective Ouija boards I've ever had.
Oh yeah, it's the one that you sell on your store too. How convenient. Oh, I don't know if it's actually the one they sell in their store now. I'm kind of curious. Do they have a merch store? Because it looks like a custom build. Merch. We will search for merch. No, nothing. Okay, so I was being too hard on them, I guess, to say that they were grifting for merch.
Would you like to use this board? You spelled out W-H-I, and it looked like you were going to T, and then you just kind of backed off.
I was actually saying that last night in the Apostate Sisters live chat. I was saying I cannot wait until I'm a ghost, because I'm going to hunt an amusement park, I think. That just seems like the most fun, I guess. Especially if it's an amusement park with like a derpy haunted house that I can make real spooky. I'm here for it. Since I will not inherit the kingdom of heaven.
E. E what?
Eat my ass.
Why is the light doing that?
I don't know, the light just started doing something weird.
Itty bitty
E-A?
titties.
E-A what?
Eat my ass. E-A-T. Eat
That light just did that. What the hell? T, eat. Eat. Eat what?
my ass.
What would you like to eat? Okay, guys, we had to go ahead and get back in the car. There's this car after car coming up here, and it's like they're circling around to see what we're doing. I'm gonna try a spirit box session again here with the dress one more time. I'm really not sure if this dress has anything to do with anything. I just think it's kind of ironic that we find a white dress hanging on a tree while we're out researching and investigating the
Unless you're the ones that put it there.
woman in white.
Yeah.
So if the woman in white, please, if you have any connection at all to this dress, please speak now.
You can cosplay as the Holy Spirit, but do not act like the Holy Spirit, Kip Davis. Because, yeah, the Holy Spirit impregnated a 13-year-old girl. We have to remember that.
He said, Mom. I don't know, that sounded pretty relevant though.
How are they... You know, I get it, like, if it was like a standardized voice, but they can literally hear their own voices in that. I mean, I can hear their voices in that with the reverb turned on and the bass boosted and static laid over top of it and some distortion and stuff. But I can tell that that's their own voices. I mean, you all can tell that too, right? Right?
My wife heard a story that you were on your way to get married and you caught your husband cheating, and the woman or you, one or the other, we've heard several different stories, killed him and then took your life, or she killed you. I've seen it. Can you tell me, is there any truth to that story?
His wife.
His wife, you think I said?
Yeah, because you said that and it's bouncing your own voice around back at you, dude. Come on. Come on now.
Yeah, it sounded like Dean again. Is the man you loved dead as well?
That.
I want to say thank you so much for communicating with us. If you did communicate with us, we did this with much love and light and appreciation for the dead. We just want to honor you by giving you a voice, and this story has been quite interesting to us for a long time, so thank you for that.
What happened to your blessed hats? Now it's a PlayStation hat.
Hope you, if you did communicate with us, I hope you accept my offering and my prayers, and I just want to say thank you. If there's anything you'd like to say, you're welcome to speak now.
Yeah, I pulled it up on the App Store a minute ago. You can get it on the App Store. It's $10 though. I'm not paying for it. It just distorts your voice and bounces it back at you.
Help. Do you think we communicated with her?
Possibly.
Do you think?
Somebody.
Do you think this dress actually may have any? I mean, look at it. It looks super clean, for one.
Because this came out of Alicia's closet, in my opinion.
But you know what really weirded me out is I didn't see it when we pulled up. Like,
I was thinking about that too, but I didn't see.
well, just I don't know. Kind of. I felt like it just kind of appeared there. And I could say that that's something I'm used to seeing when it comes to being at places searching for some kind of paranormal activity.
That's true. Things do appear out of nowhere.
But you did think that you had seen something cross the street, a woman, you said.
I know I seen it.
And there wouldn't be nobody walking out there in their right mind at night
There's
with no
street
flashlight.
lights either.
Yeah, there is no street lights.
Dangerous
Good
road.
point. Very dangerous road. People rip around that corner all the
I
time.
mean, like, it's not even dirty.
Guys, I want to know what you think. Do you think we communicated with the woman in white? Do you even think
No.
maybe there is a woman in white? I mean, this could all
No.
be a myth, and maybe we're just psyching
Yes, it's a myth.
ourselves out here. I don't know. One thing's for sure.
Yes, you're psyching yourselves out.
We did find a white dress in the area where people claim to see the woman in white. We did get some good EVPs. We did get some hits on the meter.
A clean, brand new white dress that looked like it'd been either freshly laundered or brand new, freshly purchased.
It seemed like she was coming to the board, or someone was coming to the board, but they didn't have enough strength to speak the way they wanted to. I want to give a big shout out to parawisp.com for making me that amazing gravestone Ouija board, and you guys can also get a gravestone Ouija board by going to parawisp.com. Guys, smash that thumbs up, leave comments below. New video dropping tomorrow. Big shouts out to all the mods, all the patrons, all the members. We love you so much. Until next time, sweet nightmares.
Sweet nightmares. All right, so yeah, that was Hunting the Dead. Hunting the Dead. Apparently they have recently had an issue with an alleged stalker that they lied about. There's more to it than that, but I mean I don't want to assume, but it's this something aqua or Subnautica related thing. Yeah. Anyway, so their channel, they do spiritual investigations and stuff like that. Do they actually encounter ghosts? Not in my opinion, but who am I to say? But from what I look at, the app that they use, the Necrophonic app, just rebounces your voice back around and makes it spooky sounds with echoey, distant, etheric voices. The dress, I just can't fathom how a dress would have gotten out there without them planting it, or without somebody else planting it in the hopes that they were going to stumble upon it. it couldn't have been out there that long. It's still clean and fresh. So no, I don't. This video, I mean, right now, I'm not digging it. I hope that this is what you're talking about when you guys say that you want me to interact with true believers more often, though, because this is, kind of what I enjoy doing, is like just, poking fun at paranormal investigations and how they're done and the tools they use and the evidence that they find. It's all silly to me. Now, do I think that ghosts could exist? Well, they could. I don't know of any mechanism by which they could exist. Right? A mind outside of a physical body, as far as I'm aware, doesn't exist in the natural world. But I don't know. You tell me in the comments down below, and thank you for sticking with us. Please remember to be kind, take care, and we will see you next time.